Whew. All right, here we are. Still waiting on the grill over there, but I got the last bit of fasteners for the front end to finish this, but we're gonna make a little quick one-off video here. I noticed this yesterday, so we're gonna get in here and figure out what's going on and if we can fix it or if we got to replace it or what. But check this out. I don't know if this is common on BMWs or not, but that backup camera ain't supposed to do that. I actually reached under here to open it the other day and missed this hole and felt that and was like, oh lordy. So here we go. We're gonna start. We gotta get this panel off to figure out what is going on in there. So I'm gonna grab some trim sticks, and I do believe we gotta start here and then go here. Then we can take this puppy off. So let's see what it takes to get her out of here.
One eternity later.
Well, I'm gonna splice this into the beginning of the video because this should have been done first. But you can see my hatch is open and I have the glass open. Yours will not look like this. I started to take, you'll see what's gonna happen here in the short future. I have this dangling. I didn't want to put it all back together to close it, so I just spoofed the latch by closing it with a screwdriver and then opening the glass. But step number one for this removal is going to be popping off this trim piece that I've been fighting forever, because who would have thunk this glass opens? I did not know that. Felt like a real fool when I figured it out because it wasn't making any freaking sense. And here we go. It also looked like I was not the first one to do that, because look at how munched up the top of that plastic was. That was not me who did that. And it's missing that little cap right there, which I bet you I may even be able to find down in here. But we were going after these T25 Torxes right here. Once I get those off, this trim will be ready to come off on mine. But for you, you will follow what is coming up here in a moment, and then you will get to that point and it will just come right off instead of sitting in here being all dumbfounded like I was. All right, T20, by the way. So I got the two T20s out. I'm going to carefully close my glass. If you're following this video to take your plastics off or do whatever, you don't have to be so careful because yours is not free at this point. All right, I got these here plastic trim sticks to make sure we don't damage anything. If you don't have these, I'll put a link right up here in the video, and I'll have them in the description below as well. These are very important when it comes to taking off plastic panels. They're very cheap on Amazon. So we're gonna start off by popping this guy right here, just like so, baby. And once you get it going, you can just give it a pop. Hey, look at that. That one stayed in one piece. Like that. Okay. Let's see what else we got here. Oh, that one came off easy. Sweet. Now we're down to this big dog panel. So this piece here that goes over the like striker for the trunk lid looks like its own individual piece. So we gotta figure out how this works out of here. If it does, let's start back here. I'm pretty sure underneath this little tab area here is some actual fasteners. Oh yeah. We got one Torx bit there, so we're gonna take that Torx out up under here. And then I'm gonna start popping it, I think. Is this separate? This piece is separate too. Let's get under here and see what it has to offer. Ow. Is it separate or is it fastened from the backside? I'm scared. I'm scared. I think there's some Torxes behind these lights here too. Definitely are. So we're gonna pop those lenses off as well and take a look in there. Let me see what size that is. It looks like about a T25. So let me grab that and then we'll continue pushing forward. All right, turns out these screws are T20s. So I've popped this lens and light out already. There is indeed a Torx up behind it. So I took a tiny little flathead to do it. And then you just kind of wanna, let's see how that one went in like that. So you wanna get up right here where this little tab is and just push in, and voila, out she comes. I think it will fit back up through the hole and just stay in one piece when we drop it. So we're gonna try that first. So here we go. I'm gonna shoot these Torxes out now. T20 Torx is what it is. And then we will see if we can pop this puppy off. Now, I had to make a little bit of headway off camera. You hear that mower back over there? He decided to come mow right next to the shop, right in the middle of this video. So I took this switch panel off here. I also decided to unplug the lights as well, just to make it a little easier. So you just come back here and there's a little squeeze tab, so you just squeeze around the edge of it and unplug it. Same with this piece here. So you'll see it's got a little tab. You just put your trim stick up behind it, press it in, it'll pop right out. Unplug that. now what we need to do is get this latch off. So that is a T45 Torx. We're gonna shoot both those off. This cover that I was messing with earlier does just pop right off. So you just get right up on the bottom or the top and pop it and it will pop right off. So yeah, there's that. These do not have to come off, but I did figure out that if you're doing like a brake light or something, they just slide. So it's actually pretty nifty. You can just slide them with your fingers, just like that, to get behind there for the brake lights, but they don't cover anything, so it's not important. So I'm just gonna leave it on for this job. But here we go. I'm gonna shoot these Torxes out, and then I think this puppy should be ready to come down once I do that. And then we'll get in there and take a look at that camera. All right, so I shot this latch out. I'm gonna fish it out the backside. I was really hoping that these were not adjustable in any way, and I can't tell honestly if it is or not. That square is pretty big, but those threads look pretty right on, and that hole is pretty right, so hopefully it's really easy to put it back on. We don't have to worry about fitments, but from this point on I should be able to just grab it with my hand and pop off loose what's left. But alas. All right, here we are. Every fastener's out. Now it should come up nice and easy. Look at that. Come on. We're in there. There's only a bit of a battle there, and it was all due to self-stupidity. But now we can get up in here and take a look at this freaking camera. Kind of. Man, this whole mechanism here is in the way, kind of. That's that light. So this plug goes to the camera here. So let's figure out why that thing is not attaching. For one, I just bonked my head on this thing and then it opened all the way. Ridiculous. Two, I got a nice little how to take your back plastic cover video out of this, but yet again on this car, this is the second time I've done something like this. I did all that for no reason. This actually just pops out where I'm trying to get to, right from here. So I got to figure out how to get it out. But if you look up under there, there's push tabs. You can't access this completely from the backside. You got to pull it out from here and get it released. I can see the tab right there behind the camera. That may be the broken tab there that it mounts to. But either way, this has to pop out here. There's no access to it. It's super ridiculous. You can't say that on camera. All right. Well, just for closure, because I guarantee you nobody else is facing this problem. Here's the camera in my hand that I was pushing up in there. It was installed wrong. That's what was going.
For whatever reason, these pieces that are supposed to retain it
aren't retaining shit.
Is there?
So, oh God,
Don't do that.
Well,
I want a flathead screwdriver.
it's not, you were,
This side pushed in.
I know, but you were squeezing it at an angle, which was flexing it away. Yeah, you saw what I was saying there, though.
There it is. Got it. Boom.
So
Now she's in.
Now she's stable and good.
Oops. I've never seen a tab that you had to push it in,
I've never seen that either.
but it's in
And
now,
I'm guessing
buddy.
it came unpushed. All right, here, hold this camera. All right, now I'm gonna plug this puppy back in by holding this and hoping for the best. Oh God, come on. This whole thing is, did Germans have small hands like Asians? Because God,
Wait.
oh no, now it's back to not wanting to fit in there.
That's what? Hold on. This wire's not there.
I don't care about that wire, I'm talking about this. It doesn't want to fit in.
Oh, because I bet you got to plug it in after you put it in. Can you unhook it again? Because if you plug it in after it's clicked in, it'll fit.
Lift gate. God, got it.
Okay. Now we'll put it in. See? Clicks right in. Now
Now I gotta fight that fight from back here where it's worse.
it'll be fine.
It's easy for you to say not shoving your hands up in these little sharp holes. Ow! Got it. And it opened again. Dude, that was the worst part of this whole job, was trying to pop that stupid thing out. Hey, looky there. That's all clicked in now.
You just needed the old man again.
Yeah, right.
You're welcome.
Yeah, right. All right, so there you have it. I'm gonna go ahead and put all these plastics back on, but this thing is not free anymore and moving around. And you do have to pull this rear trim because you can't get to that plug unless you've done it. And you have to unplug it to get that whole assembly out anyway. So there you go. And hopefully this helps somebody out. If it does, put that thumbs up button and subscribe if you want to see more, because we are rebuilding this puppy and it is getting dang close. I'm waiting on one grill before we put her on the road and test drive her for the first time. Come on.